Arne, give us a party. 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 Yeah. Arne, give us a party. Arne, give us a party. Arne, give us a party. Welcome back to the channel. That is probably one of the best intros I've done in a long while. That was a sick intro. By the way, I don't think that's a song, and if it is, I didn't know. But to me, that has just come off the dome. That song, I've just made that up. If it's out there already, then I haven't made it up, but I think I've just made that song up. So yeah, you're welcome. If, when we do win the Premier League tomorrow, we can sing Arne, give us a party. So yeah. We are 1 point away from winning the Premier League title, and I can't freaking wait. I nearly said something else then. My words nearly got the better of me there, but yes, I did change it. Yeah, we are so freaking there. We are nearly there. You know what? Get in! Get in! Come on! We're about to do it. We are about to win the Premier League. Let's go. Pardon me. We are about to win the Premier League. Come on. Come on. Screw the haters. Screw the haters. Screw everyone who thinks we've been lucky this season. Screw everyone who thinks it's been a boring title race. You're boring. Apologies for that. Screw everyone who thinks we've been lucky. Screw everyone who thinks we've played no one. Screw everyone who thinks we've been the worst Premier League champions. What does that even mean? How can you be the worst Premier League champions? I was talking to this about my dad the other day. What? I was talking to my dad about this the other day. I got that wrong. But yeah, I was talking about my dad to this. I've it up again. I was talking to my dad about I can't say it fast. I was talking to my dad about this the other day. There we go. Yeah, I was talking to my dad about this the other day. How can you be the worst Premier League champions? How's that a thing? How's that a thing? I don't know how you can be it just bewilders me how you can be the worst Premier League champions. Surely if you become champions of the Premier League, you're the champions. There's nothing more to it. There's nothing such as a worst champion. I mean, if Spurs and Man United becomes a final in the Europa League this season, maybe there'll be a worse champion out of that. But that's the only way there'd ever be a worse champion. You can't be the worst champions of the Premier League. I don't know if it's because the team's good. Like we've had Real Madrid come after at least 3 or 4 of our players this season. So, I don't really know how we're the worst Premier League champions. I don't get that narrative. And just because, there's fans saying, without any shame, that we're only winning the Premier League this season. That only the Premier League. It's just only the Premier League, is it? Right. Only the Premier League. I understand we've been knocked out of the FA Cup. I understand that we didn't win the League Cup. I understand that we got knocked out of the Champions League. But winning the Premier League is still a massive feat. That's a crazy feat. And it's especially in your new manager's first season. I've got to give a round of applause to Arne because this man does not get enough credit off rival fans. This man, yes, the man of beauty up there, did give us the players. Yes, he more or less handed a squad to Arne Slot, an excellent quality squad to Arne Slot on a silver platter. But we do have to give Arne Slot some credit. Yes, Klopp did, as I see from someone earlier on. Yes, Klopp did give Slot the ingredients. But that does not mean to say that just because Klopp gave him the players and gave him this quality of a squad, that doesn't mean that we would have finished where we have. That does not mean we would have finished first. Most pundits had... I don't think there was one pundit that had us even finishing in the top 4. Not one pundit had us finishing top. But we've done it, and I can't believe it, and I'm so happy that we're about to win the Premier League. It's amazing. Sadly, I won't be at Anfield to witness us do it, but I'll be somewhere else, which will be just as special. Just winning the Premier League is special, isn't it? Yeah. Every fan of a team that has won the Premier League will know how special it is to win the Premier League. Last time, even with no fans, we did it, and it was still special because it was the Premier League. It's a great trophy to win. And you can't be the worst champions. That's a load of bollocks. It's a load of bull and a load of bollocks. But yeah. On to the subject of this video. Darwin Nunez. Yes, he's come under a bit of fire. Pause, that was a crazy sentence. He has come under fire. Again, crazy sentence, I should rephrase that. He has been under a bit of fire in the last sort of 24 hours or so. I think it's been today, actually. He did post a tweet on Twitter, and yeah, it's not the best complimentary of Arne Slot, which I think is pretty disrespectful to your manager, and no player is bigger than the club. And when Arne Slot, when you criticise your boss, just know you're about to leave the football club. Because I used to have a lot of respect for Darwin Nunez. Obviously, he's not had a great career at Liverpool. I mean, if we just go through his stats, he's had an awful career. I don't want to sound mean, but he's had a dreadful career at Liverpool, and everyone knows it. But, so yeah, this wasn't even... Look, this tweet, this wasn't even 24 hours ago. This tweet here. If you can see, it says 10 hours ago. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? I think you can just about see that. It says 10 hours ago, so it wasn't even 24 hours ago. Yeah. Darwin Nunez hasn't had the best career at Liverpool. We signed him on the basis that we thought he was going to hit the ground running after his ridiculously good season at Benfica in the 21-22 season. He hit 26 goals. And nearly single-handedly beat us in the Champions League to put Benfica through to the next round. He scored 26 goals and got 4 assists that season in the 21-22 season. We signed the man on the basis, I don't even know his sum, Nunez transfer sum. So he signed for £75 million for Liverpool. In his first season, 9 goals, 3 assists in 29 games. 11 goals, 8 assists in 36 games last season. And in 25 matches, he scored 5 goals and got 2 assists this season. Yeah, obviously we all remember the infamous game. Liverpool 4... Chelsea 1. I don't think he scored a single goal in that game. I watched the whole game and I don't think he scored a single goal. I'm just going to check that now. Liverpool, he hit the woodwork 4 times and missed a penalty. And I don't think he scored. Liverpool 4, Chelsea 1. So, it doesn't actually tell me. So, Diogo Jota, Bradley, Szoboszlai, Diaz, Jota, Bradley, yeah, that is 4. So, Darwin Nunez hit the woodwork 4 times and didn't score. And, yeah, every time he scores, I don't celebrate for the club, I celebrate for him. I've never wanted anyone to succeed more than him. I've wanted him to succeed so much, but it's just such a sad state of affairs. Like, it really is. A player who had so much potential might be going to Saudi at the age of, how old is he? At the age of 25. That's ridiculous. But yeah, let's have a look at this tweet. I've got it on a different tab. Here we go. So I'm not going to read the Uruguayan part just because I don't want to offend anyone in case I get any of it wrong. Because I'm not the best at speaking in foreign languages. So I'm just in case I get anything wrong, I'm not going to read the Uruguayan part just so I don't offend anyone, because I'd hate to do that. So I'm just going to be reading the English translation, but I will be putting it up on screen. No wonder I didn't play more, because the last game I started in the Premier League went well, and suddenly ... So, yeah, this is... Darwin does have a bit of a childish attitude. So, yeah. After that, just know you're getting sold. Just know you're getting sold. You can't be disrespecting the manager like that. Like, he's obviously aimed a dig at Arne. The reason why you haven't started a game is because you're crap. He gives it his all, but he's just crap. He's just not a very good footballer. He can't score to save his life. Like, the last game I think he started in was a Southampton one where we beat them 3-1. I think he did score. I'm just going to check that. I watched the game, but I can't really remember who scored. I know we won 3-1. And I think Salah scored a penalty. Mohamed Salah. So Darwin Nunez scored a goal. So that was one goal. One goal, right. And I think, like, the situation is here. I think I read something the other day where we have to pay Benfica a big sum of money if Darwin is to start another game, and I think that's why he's not going to start another game. But, like, we're going for a title race, and, like, you want to say that. We're about to win the Premier League, and you're saying that on Twitter. It's just childish. It really is. Now, it's not the biggest kept secret ever, but to me, this is my biggest kept secret. I've wanted this guy to go for a long time. At the start of the season, I just knew this guy wasn't going to click. After last season, I just knew he wasn't going to click. And I thought, just get this guy out of the club. He's just not good enough. And, like, to aim a dig at our manager, who has tried to give you as many opportunities as possible, is crazy. You were crap. You were dog in the game against Plymouth. You have been awful at times this season. Absolutely awful. Like, the shot you had from about 3 yards out, I'm talking to him like he's going to be watching this, which he probably won't. In fact, I know he won't. But he missed a chance from about 3 yards out against Villa, which would have won us the game, and then was laughing with Emi Martinez after, like, just forgetting that he'd completely f***ed any chance of us getting 3 points from that game. And he just... I love the guy, but he annoys me so much. I love him, but he annoys me so much. Like, and this just takes the biscuit, in my opinion. Like, you're playing for Liverpool Football Club, probably the biggest English club, and you're aiming a dig at Liverpool like this. Now, it's just a bit childish. You're just mainly thinking about yourself and not the team. Like, Mohamed Salah, I do not know how Jota's been starting the last few games, but we can't have Darwin up front either, because both are just awfully bad. Both are just awfully bad. Last game, Jota needs to go as well. He's another one that needs to go. Last game, if I get it up on live scores, Sunday the 20th of April, was that the day? Yeah, we beat Leicester 1-0. Lineups, we started Luis Diaz. Was Luis Diaz up front? Is he a forward? If he's a forward, he's been playing for the club for 3 years, for God's sake. He's a left winger and can play as a forward. So yeah, I was right in thinking he was a left winger. But yeah, the reason why we're starting Luis Diaz up front is because he's better than Darwin. That's literally it. And Darwin, he's obviously just got a bit of a childish attitude. And I don't agree with this. We're about to win a Premier League, and I think you should just be ashamed of yourself for saying that. You really should be. Like, you shouldn't have an attitude like that when we're about to win the Premier League. It's just bringing negative vibes. You don't need to do it. Like, don't go to Twitter. And then he deleted it like a couple of moments later. Like, I don't know. I never know with Darwin. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do, which means like, subscribe, turn post notifications on, and I'll see you when we win the title. Peace out. Have a good weekend.